Media in Indonesia has changed significantly from time to time. From the war period, independence, new governance, disruptive technology played a major role in these changes. In 1744, the first newspaper was published in Indonesia named Bataviasche Noveles. Within this period, the European culture influence slowly fades out and shifts to Asian culture. Slompret Melayu was the first newspaper in Bahasa Melayu. In the next few years, the first newspaper written in Chinese was published, followed by 60 newspapers written in Dutch and 12 others in Bahasa Melayu, such as Bintang Barat, Hindia Nederland, Dini Hari, Bintang Johar, and Cahaya Mulia. Javanese language papers also emerged in this period, such as Pemberitaan Baru and Brotamani, which are distributed across the nation. On 1925, the radio era begins. It was the Batavia Radio Society, which broadcasted in AM radio transmission for the first time. Years 1939 to 1945 were the years of media breakthrough in Indonesia. In 1939, the first magazine to niche segment named Perintis was launched and distributed bi-weekly. In 1942, the first Bahasa Indonesia newspaper, Cahaya, was published in Bandung. On September 11, 1945, Radio Republik Indonesia was officially established in the September 1945 Declaration.
Inilah Radio Republik Indonesia Jakarta, Programa Nasional,
which later is known as Tri Prasetya RRI. RRI appointed Abdul Rahman Saleh as their first leader. Year 1945 to 1960, some new newspapers were published, named Berita Indonesia, Harian Rakyat, Suara Indonesia, Pedoman Harian, Kedaulatan Rakyat, Demokrasi, and Putusan Sumatera. One year later, FM Transmission Radio, 8EH Radio ITB, broadcasted for the first time. August 17, 1962, the first TV station, Televisi Republik Indonesia, was launched in black and white TV. The late 70s was the era of niche media. Gramedia, Suara Pembaruan, Jawa Pos, Femina, MRA, Media Indonesia were some of the key players. They published Ayah Bunda, Bobo, Tempo, Gatra, Kartini, Femina, Gadis, Hai, Kawanku, Intisari, Trubus, and Forum Keadilan. In 1989, television broadcast was no longer monopolized by TVRI. The Indonesian government issued television broadcast license for private TV stations. The first private TV station was RCTI, followed by SCTV and TPI. Currently, there are 15 TV stations still on the air. The 90s is the beginning of new media era, with the rise of the first internet service provider called Indonet in 1994. Some media started to publish their printed content online. The first online media was Republika, followed by Harian Republika, Kompas Online, Tempo Interaktif, Bisnis Indonesia, and Harian Waspada. In 1998, Detikcom was launched as the first fully editorial online media. Year 2000 is the year of online media. According to Media Directory, there are more than 3,000 media in Indonesia combined and continue to grow. Are you ready to overcome the rapid and disruptive changes in digital era?